Today, hundreds protested a cap-and-trade bill expected to pass the Senate in Salem as Republicans threaten to walk out to protect rural Oregonians.
So a lot of you have been asking, what is cap and trade? Well, the goal is to limit pollution. The cap is the amount of greenhouse gas emissions that a company is allowed to put out. It's usually an amount also that decreases over time. The trade part allows companies to buy or sell the amount of emissions that they can release. In fact, companies can also bank any surplus allowances for the future. Let's switch to our Lisa Balick, who is at the Capitol today and joins us now with more on what she learned. Lisa?
Well, this is a big fight. There's a steady stream of big trucks surrounding the state capitol lately. Drivers angry with this bill, which they say threatens their livelihood. From across the state, hundreds of people who work in the timber industry headed to Salem in a show of force. Loggers, loaders, truck drivers, mill operators, all driving home the point to lawmakers they don't want to pay more in fuel prices and gas taxes.
I raised a kid, I've taken care of my disabled mother, and I bought my own home as a single mom driving log truck.
Now Melissa Hutnick owns her truck. She's behind the wheel 12 to 14 hours a day. She's against the cap and trade bill, worried it will mean higher gas taxes and fuel prices, and that at some point she would be forced to buy a new truck.
My truck's an '06. If all this passes, I'll be limited here. I'll have to get rid of it at some point, and I can't afford a brand new truck because a brand new rigged up log truck is $250,000.
But supporters of the cap and trade bill point to California, where cap and trade regulations have been in place for several years. They say gas prices did not rise dramatically. Greenhouse gas emissions are lower, and Oregon's bill offers some protections, from job help for those affected by the climate change bill to rebates.
If you are low income and you see the price at the pump increase, they can actually provide rebates to you as part of this to help cover some of those costs. Same on power prices or gas prices to heat your home or to pay your power bills. There's a lot of ratepayer protections that are actually built in.
But the worry about the future is still there for many who depend on fuel for their livelihoods.
I think everyone like me, we just want to keep our jobs, take care of our families.
A lot of worries. It's that fear of not knowing how this new legislation aimed at reducing carbon emissions statewide would play out. Now, if the bill ends up passing and signed into law, there's expected to be a court challenge to it as well.
Certainly a story we'll continue to follow. Thanks, Lisa.